control. Games get played, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth, hey. It's all in what you do, hey. Some things you gotta prove, hey, 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 hey.
Hey, barbershop conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. So, I woke up this morning and to a few DMs, and I saw on Tony Harrison Instagram that his dad passed. Man, I genuinely want to send my sincere condolences, man. Um, you know, Tony Harrison is one of the more authentic gentlemen that we have in boxing, and I never really spoke to his dad, but he was always in Tony Harrison's presence, and um, I believe Tony Harrison is a third generation fighter in his family. Um, I just it's finally come to shore, and it makes it authentic for a lot of us, man, because a lot of us is like, oh well, it's not affecting me, it's not, you know, and I just hope and pray that Tony Harrison finds healing, man, because oh man, I mean, you can't imagine losing a father in the manner in which he lost his father. I know Tony Yard lost two of family members, and there's no attachment to Tony Yard here in America. Obviously, it's the same pain. Um, but when it finally hits home, I shouldn't say finally, but when it hits home, it has a way of opening your eyes, and man, it's you know and the irony about this thing is Tony Harrison. The last couple of days, I've seen all his interviews on AB Boxing News. I saw him with um, the young man out of New York, Lil B Hop, Prime Time. Excuse me, correct myself, Prime Time, and uh, you would never could tell. I mean, I was even considering calling Tony Harrison because we agreed to do a monthly podcast. And the strength of Tony Harrison, is exemplified. So on behalf of Barbershop Conversations, man, and man, sincere condolences, man, and um, yeah, man, and to offer y'all some solace and or confidence because we're seeing a lot of like people succumbing in terms of numbers on CNN and wherever you go and you type it in, that's what you see. Ak and Barack have healed from. I just found out this morning. I mean, I called them this morning and told them I had no idea, and I genuinely consider Ak and Barack real friends of mine. And I was telling Barack, I was like, I don't think I could handle getting that call saying that you have succumbed to COVID-19 and I didn't know, so that's why we got to check on everyone, man, because you just never know. Ak and Barack are in their physical prime, in great shape, you know what I mean? And it's this shit is real, man. I don't talk about it much, but COVID-19 greatly impacts my house, you know. Um for those of you who don't know, Dre is a doctor, and she has over 70 patients that are positive for COVID-19, and she deals with that on a daily basis. You know, um, you know, um, we quarantined for 30 days. I didn't touch my kids for 30 days. Um, what else? Because I had to leave the house to check up on the properties and stuff like that, and you never know who may have it on that end. And she works in a hospital, so we made the commitment that the kids only touch one parent, and since they're under five and under, they have a more of attachment to Dre now. So I didn't touch my kids for 30 days. Last week sometime was the first time I touched my kids. So we quarantined for basically 30 days, and she deals with it every day. You know, and I you know, she has to quarantine every day. She goes from her car, comes in the house, basically, undressed and goes straight to the shower. The clothes stay outside in a plastic bag, and it's it this shit is real, man. And I know we're having debates online of where it came from, and that's not the important thing. The important thing is that it's here. Deal with the threat. Don't digress and say I'm gonna pray. Don't digress and fall into the median of, oh man, it's the government thing. Oh, yeah, it's here though. Shit is real. You understand what I'm saying? It's an upgrade from the flu. From just to simplify it from you, it's a stronger strand of the flu. And I just hope that um, we take this shit seriously. You understand what I'm saying? So, um, uh, yeah, man. So, I mean, my sincere condolences to Tony Harrison, man. My sincere condolences to Tony Harrison, man. Tony, and I'll say this, man. I know boxing gets a bad rap, but that whole entire 154-pound division is just a whole bunch of really good guys. You know what I mean? And what's up, Lincoln? And so I just think that if I zooming, no, this is something else. Let me finish this video. I'll come in there in a second. Okay, and close the door behind you. And so just send positive energy. Close the door, Lincoln. Send positive energy, and um, yeah, man. So yeah, the whole 154-pound division is just um, great guys. Very much different personalities, and um, so I just hope and pray. Um, you know, you uh, tell Tony Harrison you're praying for him.
Hmm?
Tell Tony Harrison you're praying for
Hmm?
him. So, yeah, man. So, anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button, and take it serious. And sincere prayers goes out to Detroit, everyone else in Detroit, wherever, New York, wherever you're at, and condolences to the Tony Harrison and family and friends, and barbershop conversations. Feel free, hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.